Hello and welcome to What If I Was Actually in Naruto Now. This would be me without that thing. I have no clue what that even is. Now, this is probably going to be a constant series to also what if Naruto was had a dark ancient dragon and was also neglected. Part whatever. This is What If I Was in Naruto Part 1 now. My parents would be unknown because they were extremely powerful and they usually always kept themselves secret. Now, because since I know everything, and I mean everything about Naruto, since I've watched it like maybe 10 times over, don't ask if that's actually real or not. Just think it is, alright? Okay, please just think this. Now, both of them would actually have the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. One of them also having a Byakugan. That's going to be serving some pleasant things in the future. So I would be walking around in the snow, just chilling, chillaxing until I actually fall into a hole and get folded, and then get reincarnated limboed into a young boy's body, which is, I'm calling myself, because there's heckin' names that's already taken, so I'll just call myself Yamato. No, I'll call myself Yamato, yeah, because I can't think of anything else. I'm calling myself Yamato because why not? And so, after a while, since I actually inherited the Bakugan and both of the Mangekyo Sharingans, my eyes would actually be turning into this and would run along the way to everything else. Now, usually when I was born, I would actually be having this type of hair. So, I would actually be having since I actually know everything about Naruto, I would have the Rasengan, since I actually had, wind style. No, I didn't have one. Yeah, I would have wind, lightning, and that's pretty much it. Now, I guess you could say that those two are common, and it's not like a massive thing for people. Because actually, a lot of people would actually have two chakra natures, as usual. So, that's normal for everyone. Ones or twos, who cares about that? So, I would actually be having and I'd actually be adding lava since I have the lava release with my Rasengan, and would actually make it yellow-ish. It would actually make it yellow, and I thought, what I'm probably looking like this right now since the yellow Rasengan it takes up a good amount of chakra since I had maybe four or 5 Uzumaki has a 4 or 5 Uzumaki chakra. Like, that's how much chakra I have, and I have a lot of chakra pool, so I mean, So I would also know about the Racing Shuriken. I would know, yeah. After a while, I thought of a name, and I called it the Sun Rasengan. Now, yeah, we're just gonna not talk about that. So since I was actually somewhere like, kind of close to the Uchiha compounds for a while, the because they would saw a halfly big explosion. I mean, like a maybe a like Minato's teen Minato's giant. I mean, just teen Minato's Rasengan when he was training one time. I guess I think that happened. I don't know. I don't remember everything. So that happened because I am this color. I am this color right now. Um, so I'll be thinking, what if I didn't get anything? um, so I'll be doing that, and I know everything about their throwing. I know everything about shadow clones. I know Chidori. I know all that. So I would actually be trying to be doing something with my eyes. Now, I know everything about the hatred, everything. I know Obito, I know Obito is alive, I know Kakashi is Tim, I know, yeah, Sasuke, everything. Now, when I started to know that I could just put chakra inside of my eyes, now my eye, since I can only do on my right eye, would actually start to bleed and turn into this guy, this little guy. The Mangekyo Sharingan, and yeah. So, after that situation, I actually have even more chakra now. So when I make a Sun Rasengan, I don't need three shadow clones. Sorry, I don't need three shadow clones. So now I only need maybe one, and that's physically it. And I hit a tree, and I actually have two shadow clones. I actually have two shadow clones. One to fight the other shadow clone, and I also know everything. I also mastered everything about the what was it called? Um, the Yellow Flash, or well, the Flying Thunder Guard, and then there's their God Flying. I don't remember what it's called. It's like God Thunder something. I don't remember. So I never even know everything. Lightning Cloak. Yeah, I don't care about that stuff. But I do want to figure out if I have a Tailor Beast inside of me, and I actually do. But I probably won't be figuring that out until I meditate, which I haven't in maybe an hour or two. So I'll do that, and the Uchiha will see this, and I will just kind of start to run. Now I'm a very fast runner. I be speeding. So the Uchiha would see a person speeding out, and they would try to run at me actually, and my eye will be actually bleeding because I kind of put all my chocolate in my right eye, because I know if I put it in my left eye, both my eyes are going to start to bleed, and I won't be able to see as much and better as in both my eyes, because why not? So I actually cover the eye up with letter and go booking for it, and accidentally use Kamui. And accidentally using Kamui, since I have no clue if I actually even had that. So all I know is that I have, and it will be looking like this right now since I haven't, but without the shuriken, and I would actually be having on my these, the gloves right there. Like these right here, like my sides, because I am extremely fast, so I would actually usually put weights on my legs that are under here, just so I can speed down and don't look like like extremely fast person and BOP or something. So I go, and I'm pretty fast in general without them, and I am like really strong in hand-to-hand combat since I actually know a lot about boxing. So like, I would know everything about Hit. I would know everything about Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Goku, everything. Yeah. So I would go and go until I lose them, and then I start to concentrate and concentrate and concentrate. So I'm meditating right now, and then I get into my concentrated state, and I see I have a tail beast right now, so I'm gonna make one in the second, maybe the second part. I'll make a second part of for the tail beast, because I would never think every single time when I do stuff. So this tail beast would actually have lava release and also have huh? 1 second, hold up. I'm trying to think right now. And also have, I guess, um, I actually haven't seen anyone do, I haven't seen anyone that's actually smart do a couple people. I have only seen a couple people do light release. That's physically it. So so he would actually also have light release, but no one actually knows what light release has. So, well, I don't really care about that stuff because who cares about light release? I don't know. Sorry about that. Oh. Now, after that tiny little incident, I would actually be having this on the back of me because it has a long range and it actually does really good damage. Because I can actually mutate it, and when I actually take off the rubber bands or the seals, it would actually show a two-sided or two scythes that can break apart and be doing a lot of damage because they both have very, very long range. They would actually you can actually you know how Dark Vader does? I don't know, like one of the Vaders has that. Sorry about that. Also has that one lightsaber that has endpoint to the downwards that has it kind of looks like a line down. So it's like mine's is like that, but it's like scythe. So it's like both of them are like So one is points to the left and one points to the right. The top points to the right and the bottom points to the left. So I usually use that one. After that. So that's what I'll be using usually. So after that, I would actually have a thing like that and actually go to the Leaf Village just for the funsies because why not? And Naruto would be getting bullied and I would run up to the person and punch them directly in the face like it was nothing. This looks weird, man. And him like it was nothing, and I mean nothing's like I know everything about boxing. I know anime boxing. I know a lot of things. I mean, I have that one where you go up and down. If you haven't seen anime out, I know it wasn't called that. Or Anime House 5, or what it was called, if anime was real or something like that. You would know everything. Yeah. So, I would actually help Naruto out and tell him, I'm going to be teaching you some things. So I know everything about Sage Mode. I know that there's karma. Yeah. I know a lot of things, okay? Now, after a big boy while, I would actually, after maybe a year or so I'm like, 8 right now, I would actually be learning, since I was actually accidentally also by the Hyuga, about the Tail Beast Bomb, and I was able to make a Tail Beast Bomb, and I might have hit a tree, and then I accidentally threw it, and then it was pretty close, so like it made an extremely big explosion, and the Hyuga saw this, and they thought they saw something, so they went over after there, and I kind of got out of there almost immediately. So now 2 people are after me, almost destroying like 1/3 of the time. We don't talk about that. No, I've actually been creating this one Rasengan that has Intel Beast Bomb and also the Sun Rasengan. Creating those two, the Sun Biju Rasengan, the Biju Sun Rasengan, because it's purple and the outline is actually white, and the middle is like the Rasengan is actually purple itself, and it also has a small little tint of black because of the Tail Beast Bomb. So there's a small little tint of black in there, and when you hit it, it does like extreme amount of. It gives you like extreme amount of chakra. You have to use extreme amount of chakra. So I mean, you have to use this, and that is a lot of chakra. Meaning that I kind of almost blew up. Like I think I blew up like 4 mountains on accident, and kind of passed out after that. And I accidentally went to the Hyuga. So I know I have Hyuga. I have this guy, and yeah. Now my ship will actually be Ino and me. About Ino and me, because there's no gosh dang time that she's always going me like that's messed up, bro. That's messed up. So after like a couple whiles, they will start to like each other, and like why not? And after that, I do not care like half the stuff. Because you actually see Kakashi now. Naruto would actually be on Team 8, which I actually don't remember seeing that. I don't remember what teammate it has. So I have it'll be actually be a 5-man team. So I mean a 6-man team. So it'll be Ino, Sakura, Kakashi. That's 3. No, that's 3. And then there's me and Naruto and Sasuke. So that's 6. Never mind. So it's 6. It's a 6-man team. Just running cases. Just running cases. Oh. After that, everything like that, I don't really care. Then there's the bell test. I'm actually going to be leaving it off because my stomach hurts and my stomach hurts. Alright.